Okay, we can get there in time. Thank you, the man who sold the... Is it on purpose that you forgot the Ian the man? Or is it just an accident? Okay, Germany's declared war on Bahani Commune. That's A-okay. Thank you for the subscription. I do appreciate it. Okay, we have some more factories. What do we need? Because I think we have enough infantry equipment for now. We're increasing the Navy, or increasing the Air Force. No, let's at least wait until we have our medium or our heavy tanks. Because light tanks are kind of hot garbage, to be honest. You know, just go like more interwar fighters for now. Because of the character limit. We do have some planes. Not a ton, but some. I was assuming like we could send maybe some... We could send 7 planes. I mean, might as well look at 7 planes, because it'll actually tell us air superiority numbers. Which is very one-sided down here in Iberia, I would say. Which is unfortunate. Okay, so I'll pull you back. And they still have like Madrid completely exposed, which is... I'm just going to defend Madrid for now. Yeah, because they're immediately trying to take it back. And it's got like the big port or big fortress in it. 1 day, 1 hour, 1 day, 10 hours. So we will be there first. Okay, MacArthur has lost. So who is looking... Okay, CSA is looking pretty bad right now. American Union State looking pretty strong. And again, as long as the CSA loses, that's all we really care about. The American Union State more likely to join the Reichspakt. But that's okay. We're fine with the Reichspakt as long as it as long as they don't join the Internationale. We don't want a strong America opposed to us. I mean, I guess theoretically the Reichspakt could declare war on the Entente, but that's slightly less likely, I think. Just deploying Lisbon for now. Let's come up here. We're gonna be using a little bit of our fuel to move our navy, but that's okay. And actually, what level is the fort in Madrid? It's a level 4 fort. It's pretty good. And the commune has immediately lost the war. Not a huge surprise. So actually, what happened with the Dutch East Indies? Did they join? No, they joined the Entente. So now we just have a Netherlands that is controlled by the Reichspakt. Okay. So, I mean, that could theoretically, I think, cause a conflict between the two. Not too sure yet, though. We're still holding here. Okay, so we can suspend Parliament. Get our political costs down a little bit. Yeah, we're going to get like a 20% boost. It's pretty strong, I would say. Well, first things first, let me just take a look. Is there anything else I'd really want to... You also require a colonial war effort. Oh, we can't do this unless... Okay, so we can't get this anyways. That is fine. Just company. I mean, getting the extra military factories here would be nice. Same with getting the extra research slot. I mean, you know what? Let's get the 10% stability. Almost max it out. Which I think is pretty good. And then there's more wars in China. How's China looking right now? The federal government down here is looking pretty strong. In fact, it might be one of the strongest showings I've seen of them in a long time. I mean, the League of Eight promises pretty good. I mean, there's going to be a massive war between the Qing and the federal government eventually. Because, I mean, the whole country is basically now in two distinct factions. So we'll see how that turns out. Also, Turkestan is doing surprisingly well against the Russians. 150,000 dead. I mean, it's a lot. But it could have been a lot worse. You are now in the Moscow Accord. Is that just, I guess I just changed the name of the Russian alliance. And I will admit, that is a better name for sure. And the Kingdom of Spain now is almost out of manpower themselves. And that's good. We researched the heavy tank. I mean, we're still really just trying to get our way down to... I mean, the medium tank would be nice. You're a little bit expensive because we don't have... We're missing 2 army experience to get a boost. So you know what? We are going to exercise these guys until we get up to 100. And then we will research the next level of land doctrine. I mean, they're losing some territory over here. I mean, C&T has no manpower, right? No. They're getting French assistance. You're also getting French assistance. You're not really getting assistance from anybody. How much are we gaining? We're getting 0.05 daily. That'll be done not by tomorrow, but it'll be in like 2 days. It won't take too long. Like, how many divisions do you guys have? 9 to 37. Is a decent amount. And this war also doesn't seem like it's in any hope of ending soon. Unfortunately. You've now gotten yourself surrounded. Good work there, guy. I mean, the Carlists just don't seem like they have enough troops. Which is definitely a problem. Yeah, you did barely beat us in time. And also, I cannot see what my number is because there's another one on top of it. Oh, there's an independent Korea now? Interesting. Okay, I mean, it's still a puppet state, but I haven't seen Japan actually give that up. You know, we are seeing some new things this campaign for sure. Okay, so it is 1938. What do we want to research? What do we want? Might as well get the light tank. You're attacking in here. Yeah, they might have added it in the new update. I'm not too sure. Cause yeah, I've never seen them do that. Yeah. I mean, you're almost out of manpower. You're almost with the rest of us. Almost. Okay, so again, more recruit population by 0.5. A little bit more recovery rate. I think what we wanted to do... Your railway expansion. I mean, 200% boost to infantry weapons. That actually could be quite useful. Because what's the next level of infantry? It's going to be you. You're done in 77 days. You know what? Okay, actually, we do not want to get this first. We want to get something else. And then get the improved infantry equipment. Yeah, I don't think I want the dockyard. Let's go for logistics. Maybe go our way to the extra military factories. I don't know why all these guys are just sitting in Toledo. Poland is joined Moscow, huh? Okay, I didn't see that one coming, but we'll see how that ends up turning out. What if I just rush my way down Seville? That's not going to work, because this guy's going to get there first. I really hope the Carlists don't just start, like, dying. Because that would be a disaster for sure. Okay, so you guys are not having your civil war. So, like, this would be the best time to strike. Like, how far does this actually go? Naziland, Catania. To be here. Rhodesia. Not you. I mean, it would be a decent amount of territory, and I wish we could have kept fighting Middle Africa to maybe get a better peace deal out of it. Yeah, you're negative 22. I mean, the weekly change is not as bad as it used to be. But I think it's still going to collapse eventually. Give it enough time. We're at 40% popularity. I mean, could be better, but also could be a lot worse. Okay, they're finally also out of manpower. So everybody is in a situation where they don't have the manpower to keep fighting these wars. We're getting the Damocles project. Merchant Marines. You're mobilizing the people. I mean, with Poland in the Russian faction, that's going to have, like, major repercussions on the war to come. Like, how many troops does Poland have? 8 to 31. Not bad. Okay, I do not want to get surrounded for obvious reasons. Let's pull our troop out. I mean, at some point, they will not be able to reinforce our losses. Again, I can't send more in. I wish I could. But it's just not physically possible. And I can't send volunteers to anyone else. Yeah, because you're getting volunteers from everybody basically within the Reichspakt. And I do think the Internationale is definitely going to be having a bad game. For sure. Like, I'm looking at their strength here, and I don't have high hopes for them. I'm pretty sure most of these guys will probably end up joining the Reichspakt, maybe. It's a very strange. I don't even know why Poland joined the Moscow faction. I mean, I guess they are authoritarian democratic. Weren't they just conservative? Don't remember. Well, Russia has been having a difficult time dealing with Turkmenistan. Way more than you would have expected. Damocles project. I mean, the Carlists are just... They are looking kind of weak right now, which is unfortunate. I mean, CNT is also looking pretty bad. I mean, the CSA is looking all right, unfortunately. American United States still looking pretty powerful. So they have lost a little bit of territory in, like, Virginia, Kentucky, but overall, it's been looking pretty good for them. I mean, really, only the CSA joining the International, I think, has any chance of saving the faction. But I do think their chances are quite slim. I'm trying to think, like, if C&D capitulates, I think the Carlists are just kind of dead. I mean, we are in like a situation where if the Kingdom of Spain wins, that is okay. It's not ideal, but it's okay. We do need more steel, unfortunately. I want to research this first, so when I get my 200% bonus for the improved infantry weapons, it's not getting used on this one. I mean, it's going to take like an entire year, but I think that's okay. Usually CSA will win if the map looks like that, purely because of manpower. Well, I mean, the American USA has a decent amount of manpower. I mean, definitely less than the CSA. But if Canada ends up invading the CSA, that might end up working out for the American Union state. It kind of depends. We'll see. Either that or Canada gets their ass destroyed by, you know what probably is going to happen? I bet you. Canada has way too many troops in India right now. So if they declare war on the CSA, they're just going to get their ass kicked by them. Because Canada's going to have no troops in the actual country. I'm like 99% sure that's what's going to happen. 99. What I do know is I definitely CSA is not, or CNT is not going to win. I mean, they actually do have some manpower in reserve. I'm surprised by that. It's not a ton of manpower, but it's not, again, not nothing. Bulgaria has the Social Democratic Party in charge. Can they go syndicalist? Let me see. Economic affairs. No, they've gone for these guys. Okay, so they're not going to join the International. Not that that really matters too much. Again, like, if I could just, like, take Seville or Badajoz, any of these cities would be nice. 240 days is way too long. I know you did research something that's going to take another 280. 1941. We could go for construction 3. I do need more steel, though. But get that from you. Okay, so Carlists sending one more division in. So I'm going to try to sprint to Seville. Will this work? Probably not, to be honest, but gotta try it. I mean, planes don't take any steel, so I'm going to put it there into the aircraft. Naval dockyard. 4.5% stability. We're already at like 94. We could almost like max it out. We'll do it this way. Get our manpower modifiers up. Yeah, there's actually been a lot of You're gonna take this. So you know what? Let's go take Badajoz. Because I think if we can actually connect this troop with our actual borders, we will still get supplies through it. I also think Badajoz is just gonna be like a nice city to take. Yeah, because we should get supplies through here now. Yeah, technically they want to go up and around, but let's go try to take the city. Yeah, because we're just going to go straight over our own borders. Lovely. So this actually is fine for us. It looks a little bit weird. And I don't think you get supplies. But everybody else is okay. will we actually be able to get this to work? Again, we need to go down to 5%. I don't know how that's going to work. Who's my favorite country to play in Kaiserreich? Let's try to think. Who's been my favorite campaign? I mean, I think our longest campaign ever was playing this Italy. The Social Republic of Italy has definitely been like the longest. The Commune of France, I think, was also a good campaign because everybody, when that campaign started, told me I was an idiot for choosing the wrong decision. But then I ended up just winning super, super easily. So, I mean, it felt good to be proven right. And the MacArthur campaign recently has also been a good one. Just our sheer dominance over the other American factions was also pretty good. Where's Spain? We've gotten them down to... Wait, no. Did they take Madrid back? They have taken Madrid back. But you should be able to take this. Now Serbia's joined the Russian... Okay, so Russia's actually getting a pretty big faction together. And I wouldn't be surprised if Romania and Greece probably end up joining it as well. Did they go Realpolitik? Can't tell. But I think they might have. I mean, I know you're technically surrounded. But you do have supplies. You're not in a... Yeah, Romania joined the Moscow Accord. I mean, will Greece join it? They can, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know if they will. Yeah, so we're going to try to push us. Like, I don't know if they can actually get the kill here, though. Or not unfortunately, but fortunately for us. Yeah, let's go with like 5 divisions here. And that should be enough for a pretty strong Portuguese military. We get some anti-air units as well. But I think our forces should be strong enough to repel the International Air Force. We still have Germany and the Entente helping us. Okay, I mean it's 5 divisions per row.